Well, howdy folks. We 2:43 Wednesday the 16th. Hadn't video last couple of days there, and anyway, I've been pretty busy. Get this thing done. Been cold. Got good frost just this morning. Supposed to have another good one tomorrow, so that'll put a stop to the grass growing. So I'll have to mow one more time, I'm sure, but at least it's not pushing that I got to get out there and do it right now. So I got my orange and yellow friend out that takes me to high places, and to help me get up there on the top and come down through there and power wash a really good cleaning, getting all the loose stuff, basically all the dust, dirt and stuff that was still on there. Say I washed it real good to begin with. Basically that was the frame, where the loose paint and stuff was, but where I didn't get was after I took that metal off. Took that metal in yesterday to the recycling place. I was hoping to get enough money out of there to pay for my auction acetylene. I think I'm on my second bottle. It's $104, I think, for an auction acetylene, and that one's about empty. So I was pretty well empty when I started, so I used two sets plus I think extra oxygen. So two complete sets and extra, or no, two oxygens. No, extra oxygen, yeah. Because when I took them in the other day, I got both of them refilled. So I had an oxygen in between. And that's normal, right? You go through 2 bottles of oxygen to 1 bottle of acetylene. And so anyway, anyway, I took that in there, so got a whole whopping $110. But hey, beats nothing. So anyway, give that a really good wash. I wanted to get it done so it can be drying for a good couple of days. We got a good couple of good drying days. Well, the rest of the afternoon and then probably all day tomorrow be drying. And I don't see any spots that I missed. And you know, it's not going to be perfect. So, but it's going to look a whole lot better than what it did. So anyway, while this is drying tomorrow, I'm going to get my vacuum out here, and there's pockets of water here, and I'll go ahead and suck all them out so the whole thing will be drying. I just wanted all of it to quit, or just keep on running down there, which is just about like that right now, so I can go ahead and suck all that water out of those pockets. Then I'll probably have to come back before I start putting the rust converter stuff on there. I'm sure I'll have to come back and double check, and there might be some dust and dirt and stuff, especially right in this area here, being dammed up with water, and stuff that just kind of take a rag or probably just take a rag or air compressor, blow it off or whatever. It shouldn't be too much, be good enough, I believe. So give that a good, man, that turned out to be a big hole there. But I did a test drill. I thought I was going to go ahead and put metal plates on here so I could drill those boards down too, but I came back here and I did a test drill hole to see how thick that was. Where did I drill that at? Right here. So that's plenty thick right there. And then I went right in here. That's one of the weakest parts, and it's plenty thick there. So I'm still kicking around on how to cut the boards. This is like 19 inches, or 18 inches, I'm sorry. 18 inches from here to here, 2 inches. The top of that to the top of this. So that's how thick I'm going to cut the boards. And my logs are a little over 12 foot that I've got. So I can go 12 foot 1.5 inches. And I think that'll take me up to about the middle of this one or the middle of that one. But what I'm getting at is if I split it in two, that would still get me. I want to stay away from having to put a screw in this. Those places there. So let me get the tape measure real quick. Let's see what that is. Yeah, my friend there takes me to high places. She went in there and I said, hey, it's kind of cool this morning, but I'd kind of like to have your help. And said, no problem. So it started right up. So anyway, yeah, this is 18 inches. So if I go 9 inches, 2 9-inch boards, see what I'll do, what I'll be getting into. That's not good. And the reason those are, that's where that 2x went down through there. 2x2 steel tubing. And this stuff right there. So I can't have that. I can't put a screw in the middle. But if I go 9 inches, I can put a screw at 2 inches and 8 inches. So the 8 inch would be right in here, and that would be plenty good. And be the same thing here. 9 inches, like 2 and 8. So here and there. I thought about going the full board and put 4 screws. And I ain't gonna put screws at every one, every other one. So I'll put screws here. Well, I was looking at this bearing. I got a bearing coming. This bearing shot. How am I going to do that so the next person can change those bearings? So what I'm going to have to do is cut this board on this particular one here and that one up there. I'm going to have to cut it, go half, tuck up under here, come up here to half, so they can take that one out. So I'll probably go ahead and put bolts. Yeah, I'll get some carriage head bolts, and I'll probably drill all the way through there and be able to bolt those pieces in, because I can't just come across there anyway. I'll have to cut that board. I have to notch that board out there. Yeah, I'll notch that. Quite a ways. But I'd come over, notch it here, come over to here, notch it, come over there. It's gonna be a weak spot, so I'll have to get fancy on that. It's gonna be a little time consuming. So I think what I'll do is cut that and have that board, notch that board. It's going to come to the top of here. So I'll notch a little bit of that out. I've got the tools, so I can notch that out where it'll sit down there, because it's going to be thinner here. So it'll sit right on top of that bearing going across there. Yeah, because the metal that was here just butted up against it. Yeah, I think I can make that work. I'll get that done. So anyway, yeah, it should come pretty clean. That rust converter, you'll be surprised. It'll, I think you've seen in the Harley truck. I still got a film. It's not coming off. I didn't use any soap. I think it'll be alright. That rust converter, it's got acid in it, and so it'll eat through that and adhere to it. So anyway, yeah, I think I can go up there, and 2 9-inch boards, 12 foot 1.5 inches. This one here, it's 11 1/4. I think I'll make that one board there. We got an issue here. That's gotta not be there. And those air lines, it's not going to work there. And shoot bar. What I'm going to do here? Gonna move this. I tell you what, I can take that loose. See, it's tucked up underneath there. As far as the wire, take this loose, and I can tuck it down in here, and then it'll come over, be away from that. Now the air lines, excuse me, is another issue. I might have to take them out and put a 90, put a couple of 90s on that, take that video and put a couple of 90s, and then come down, have the air lines come down right underneath here, because the board is going to sit just like this, so you're going to have that gap, so you can have air lines come down there and have a couple of 90s. And go take a look at that. So tomorrow, Okay. Yeah, before I set this back up, I want to bring the truck out and hook the air lines to it, and double check to make sure I don't have an issue with the pinhole or something with the sparks and stuff on the air lines. I think I got them out of there tough and quick enough, but yeah, let's see. No, I could. This don't go nowhere. You see how that folds in and out? Big Yellow Friend does the same thing, or not Big Yellow Friend, but guy takes me to high places. And I changed all those hydraulic hoses, and yeah, that was fun. So no, it wasn't fun, but anyway, tell you what, I think I'll take those loose and bring them put a clamp here. And then hook them up right here and put a clamp here on the lines. Yep, we'll do that. So anyway, I'm gonna get the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I'm not liking that. It's like oil film. And there's oil. That's oil. So I knew I'd probably have to hit it a few more spots there. So I think what I'll do is I'll put soap on here and get that film off of there. Yep. I think that's what I need to do. I might as well fire it up and do it right now. You gotta get that oil off of there. Okay, well, bring you up to date later on, I guess, but GoPro stopped recording.